viens faire un petit coucou. Il est minuit 47. Mais je vais me faire une petite collation parce que I'm starving. I am so hungry. So hello, quick hello for you guys. Man, I took my shower tonight. I am in abundance. I am in abundance of thoughts. Holy shit, I'm on fire. God, I'm on fire. Awesome. Hey, the userman, how you doing? I am on fire. I've been using Thread this week. I'm like, oh, let's just go chat. And man, every time like there's somebody posting something, I'm like bringing in new perspectives, more love, more understanding. And so I've been very like when I go to the bathroom, and I love typing. You can ask a bunch of guys I talk to. I don't shut up. And I'm like, oh my god, I actually can just go and talk to a bunch of people on Thread. And then now I'm like, oh my god, because I do want to, I had the download of making a book, because I want to do my book, right? But I don't feel like writing my whole book, like from top to bottom. I would kind of do more of an anthology and like stuff that I've written for like projects and then put that all together. And I was like, oh my god, because I've been sharing a lot of gold nuggets, not boogers, but actual gold nuggets of wisdom and information every time I post on people's posts or comments, right? Every time I comment something. And I'm like, oh my god, is there a way I can go back like on like places I've commented stuff and just like take screenshots or something so I can actually write them down. And then tonight I was like, I'm on Thread and I'm like, I can go like 10, 15, half an hour. I've been there for over an hour tonight. And like, I'm like, trigger happy, right? And I've been there 3 weeks. I've just started writing. I already have 48 followers, which is more like, the growth is a lot faster there. Hey, hello. The growth is faster there. And people are like liking my post, like, oh, interesting perspective. Oh, I love this, right? So I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So this is why tonight, if you go in my story, you're going to have like 20 different quotes or something because I'm just reposting my stuff there, which I'm like, oh my God, gold nuggets. This is going to be my book. These quotes are going to be a book. And I'm just gonna take a screenshot, put that in the book for people recovery or like stuff that to change different perspectives. Bam! And one of the I did an interview back in February, March, and it was supposed to go in the book. And then I edited the part because they sent me the recording and I had to make some adjustment for the book. And in the end, like I readjusted everything. But then the book is not being published because a lot of people were not, like we're supposed to be about 20 people there. And so it's not happening. So I got reimbursed and I was like, oh my God, I got 10 pages about my story, why I'm a powerhouse. I'm like, I'm just gonna be sharing that on my website and here. Now I'm gonna take this interview, put it in my book. I'm gonna take the 60 page that I've done for my my certification. I had to do some sort of biography or writing about my story when I became a life coach. And so I have 60 pages of just like free flowing my own process when I was still a widow then, and just like I'm gonna take this part of the book and make this a part. Like this is 2018. This was something I wrote 2023, and just like put all my stuff together. And I know on TikTok I was like, oh my God, so good. On TikTok, one of my at the beginning, one of the account I posted over like 200 parts on the story when I got arrested. I think I got 200 parts on was that when I fell in love with the first guy after my husband passed away, and also 200 parts when my husband was sick with cancer, and the process of when he died and how I felt, blah blah. So pretty much it's a big conference like in 1 minute parts, because at the time you could not do 3 minutes or 10 minute parts on TikTok. When I did it, I can tell you the process was exhausting. It was like click for 1 minute, click for 1 minute, like oh my god. But anyway, I've done that, and so I'm thinking, instead of writing, because this is the whole story, instead of writing it, I could just take all these parts, hire someone to do it maybe, and because I think, not even on TikTok, but I already have them on my, I think they're on my Apple, on my iCloud, whatever it's called, and I could just put them all together, the little story, and then like remove the little, and just make them like boop, 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 to make the story kind of seem like not flawless, but like to have some sort of continuity, or even maybe it doesn't matter, right? It's just 100 minutes, 200 minutes of this, and then put that as kind of an audiobook or something, just like with the version that's written, so people can read and can listen to different parts of that story in detail, because those TikTok videos are very detailed. Like they're all the details, what was said, how I felt, what I did, what the other person did, what was going on, everything is there. Because I knew one day I wanted to write a book, and I don't need to retain all the information, but I want to have all the information said. Kush. And so we're in the process of moving. Today we went and visited a locker area. Because we went and visited a house too today, and I'm like, okay, if I'm not taking this opportunity right now, I'll never take it. So that's why I went and saw, like, I think it's the 10 by 10 unit that I saw is $200 a month plus my apartment insurance, my house insurance, and I can store all my stuff there. Buy a little tent on wheel, whatever, put it in the back of my car, and go on a road trip with my kids in the US. Go see the world, go see, with the destination being Los Angeles, and not even to move there. Really just, I said, with no expectation other than, let's go and travel. Let's go see some places like we studied, well, we read some of the books, like we received some magazine at one point, we had a subscription, and at one point we were learning about the 50 states. And I was like, oh my God, today I was like, I'll just take those books, and then before, we have like almost 2 weeks before the rent is done here. And I was like, man, we still have 2 weeks here. It's like, I have nowhere to go. I'm not staying anywhere right now, right? But I'm like, we still have 2 weeks. And now it's really being more, yeah, I think I really am going to California. I was like, oh, I could have, like, because I wanted to bring my tent and my mattress. And we're bringing a cat, dog, and the hamsters. Yeah, okay. But I was like, oh, I could get a rack, a thing on, like a black thingy, like a hamburger on top of my car. And we can put some of our clothes in there, and everything else would be in storage for however long we leave, right? If it's a month or two, whatever, we can come back. I'll get my brakes fixed before we go, obviously. And so yeah, I was like, well, we could do that. And then starting to get exciting. So I'm like, really, like, even last year I was like, oh, it would be good one day if we could just take a year off, and I could just bring the girls, like, no school, just bring the girls on trip and no travel and see the world. And I'm like, well, now I'm homeschooling, which was kind of the intent. Because also, yes, at first the decision was financial. I'm like, oh, I don't have the money to spend $1,000 to $2,000 a month on school. But that's not true. Like, this happens that I can make a decision of, like, okay, I'm going to the US. I'm going to Los Angeles. And when we get there, we can tent. I mean, there's a lot of places. I mean, now we are so free. And even next year, like, if I still want to do homeschooling, I'll still bring, on our trip, we'll still bring our books and stuff because I like to use books. But we're going to learn different ways. So now I'm like, and I even saw a little tent on wheel, not too expensive. And I'm like, if I don't have rent to pay, I can buy one of those, haul it. So I'm paying this one, and then I just have my car and our food to pay after that. And whatever activity we want to do. And then I know this is taking a leap of faith, so I'm going to be rewarded with this. I just, by being always on thread, now it's picking up. Stuff is picking up. Things are picking up. I know money is going to pick up too. It is picking up. No, it will. Money is picking up too. But it already is. Honestly, really already is. The momentum already has started. It's just amazing. Alright, I'm super excited. So I'm like, okay. I look at my house and I'm like, really? A 10 by 10 unit fits all of my stuff? I'm more worried about that. We'll have to play Tetris. But then we don't have to get rid of our puppy. Because I did go and visit an apartment. The apartment was super great, and we didn't seem to be sure about having a dog. It's like, oh, I would have to ask my wife. But there was no garage, no place to park other than in the street. And I was like, well, you know what? It was pretty inexpensive. I'm like, yeah, we're good. I signed up. I signed for the paper for just to give our name. And in the end, today he messaged me saying that somebody else has been chosen. So the place has been taken. But I knew, because we visited them before, 2 days ago. And when we visited, there's a part of me that knows, like, I deserve better than this. I deserve, what I have is what I have now or better. I cannot go smaller. I'm expanding. My energy is expanding. I'm getting bigger. I'm not getting rid of family members to fit in an apartment. Gosh, I'm 38 years old. I've got 2 kids. I know the universe has my back. I'm expecting a husband and a new baby soon. So I'm expecting it at this point. Right? It's not I hope. No, I'm expecting it. So I'm expecting my career to pick up somehow on whatever. I don't know what's going to happen, but. And now I just kind of changed. Oh my God. One of the things somebody said. I think it's one of my coach too, one of my mentor. He said, right, people, we want to change the outside because people, like, if they've been hurt, if they're hurtful or if they're mean to us, it only hurt because we have a void within and we're looking for, like we have a void within. So therefore, we believe what other people believe about us. That's bad, right? And I'm like, ooh. Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm connected to source. Like, I'm connected on the abundance now. I said, we don't have a void. The universe is not like void, so there's never a void. There's no void anywhere. Everything is energy, everything is as something. I said, there's no void. There's an abundance of hate, though. Nobody has a void within. You might have an abundance of hate, of sadness, but there's always filled with something. Now, why would somebody's comment trigger you? It's simply because it's triggering their hate, right? Somebody, like they do say, oh, if I'm walking with my coffee or my chocolate milk and somebody pushes my arm and it spills, it spills the hot coffee or the chocolate milk, is it the person, right? The person, that would be like the anger. Oh, let's go with coffee. Sorry about this. So the person just hit me, right, without wanting to, but then the coffee spilled and burned the person and hurt someone, right? Well, is it the person that hurt the person? No, it's the coffee, the hot coffee that burned the person. Well, the person could have hit me, and if it was chocolate milk, delicious chocolate milk, melts quick. Would it have burned the person? No. Because this is loving and cold. I would have like been cold and, you know, still dirty, but would not have burned the person. So if you have a cup full of anger versus a cup full of love, or a cup full of hope, whenever you get triggered by someone who did not necessarily intend to do anything, right? If I go like this and I hurt myself, it's not the person that hurt me, it's the coffee in the cup that was within me, that was holding myself, right? I don't really quite know how the saying is, but that's kind of the analogy. But yes, I'm like, no, we don't have a void, because then you're teaching people lack. I was like, holy fuck, what do you mean there's a void? You're feeling a void. No, the void is already filled. And when you have that when you acknowledge this, and then I said, if you are in an abundance of hate, how is this a blessing? Because maybe before you were in abundance of despair and powerlessness, and on the frequency, on the emotional frequency scale, anger is better than despair. And if you never felt emotion before and were just numb, despair is better than being numb. Ba, ba, ba. So you have to see that wherever you are right now is actually better than where you were yesterday. I love you so fucking much. I love that Marie-Ève did not talk to me. That you blocked me 5 years ago. For a long time, like, oh, no, like, oh my god, this dude literally was the best fucking thing in my life. Because let's imagine the guy comes back and says, oh my god, okay, I want to have a relationship, or because whatever am I manifesting, I'm working on my self-concept. Of course he loves me, of course I'm loved, of course everybody loves me. Even my dad. Why would I say people hate me? That would just be me saying, if I believe somebody hates me, I'm putting the universe the thought in them that they have reasons to hate me. Oh yeah, no, we don't do that anymore. We are somebody that's worthy of being loved because we love ourselves, and therefore, even the people I thought were hating me, I choose that to put like loving thoughts about me in their head. They won't know what came over them. Why am I loving her all of a sudden when I hated her? Because I changed how I feel about me. That's what happened. But anyway, for a long time, and I do believe I'm on the twin flame journey. And I don't care. I may look crazy. I may look stupid. I don't give a shit. Maybe even my twin flame doesn't even believe in it. Let's just say, yeah, he does believe in it. But anyway, the thing is, it does not matter. Because in the end, I'm already with my twin flame. I already am my other half, right? But it's just like, for a long time, I was looking for the validation that he will unblock me. Oh, and right, twin flames, oh, he unblocked me, blah, blah. That's the kind of the goal. It's like, no. For a long time, yes. I'm like, oh, why am I still blocked, right? As if him unblocking me was validation that I was worthy, or the validation that I was loved, or the, right, whatever, like, the guy unblocking me, or whoever, like, that you're blocked with someone, and they block you. Them unblocking you is kind of nice on the ego. It's like, yeah, I knew it was not the problem, right? I knew it. But if somebody has blocked you, where are you blocking yourself? Because people are just a mirror of you. Where do you still block yourself? Where is, because the universe will make someone block you that you wanted to block yourself, that you wanted to block anyway. Except it's doing it for you. I'm like, oh, yes. So as long as this person is blocked, that's still my energy blocking this person. So where do you still block yourself? And right now I'm like, oh, I know where I'm blocking myself. Sorry, Sam, whoever is coming to my life. I know where I'm blocking me. I'm like, I'm such on a good roll. I don't want anyone to come and disturb my peace. It's like I've had so much growth in self-love since I've had this guy block me, and I want so much to heal. Like, oh, come on. And now it's like, but I already am worthy. I already am loved and adored. If one person on the planet blocks me, well then so be it. It's lost. Did you see how fucking awesome I am? I'm like, and you most likely all have seen how awesome I am. It's me. I'm like, did you see how awesome I am? Like, fudge, right? I'm discovering, like, I knew I was awesome, but like to feel it like that, I'm like, oh shit, people who leave me, they're really losing out, man. Fuck. Like, it was a blessing, like, for them to have me in their life. And I never, like, sometimes I was like, oh, I did not see me that way. But now I'm like, holy fuck, that's so fucking awesome. Like, holy shit. Like, holy shit, I'm awesome. Like, holy shit balls. Like, I have so much excitement within me. Like, holy crap. And 5 years ago, I thought it was a burden. I didn't even see why this guy wanted to be my friend. And the only reason I didn't want to be his friend is because I wanted to be his girlfriend. I wanted him to be my boyfriend. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But then I kind of like, I could not just stay friend with someone. Like, yeah, I can't stay friend with someone that I want to marry, right? Even if it was fast, in 2 months, I'm like, yeah, I can see a lot of good things in this guy. But, because in the end, it was more how I felt, right? Oh. But in the end, there's no end. Being blocked is still a good thing. And now I'm not doing the inner work to be unblocked. I'll be unblocked one day for sure. Nobody can resist the space. Resist their dream woman. Which like, yeah, I believe in me. Right? And 5 years ago, I was like, how? He's letting go of his dream woman. He's letting go of his dream girl. What the heck? Like, like, at the time, I was such a people pleaser, okay? I come from so far. And I know nobody's their life, but I'm just talking. I'm the star of my show here. And I know people are watching anyway in replay. So thanks for watching replay. It feels good to just talk about it, because when I talk about it, there's a lot of stuff going on. But I was such a people pleaser that, wait, where was I going? That's why I like this Sam guy, because I could talk for 10 minutes and I'm like, oh, I don't remember where it started, and that was the first time somebody did that. Oh yeah, you just started with this story. I'm like, wait, what the heck? Like, you actually listened to the whole thing? Like, I'm like, I don't even listen to me most of the time. For me, that was very my love language. Of like, oh shit, this guy is actually listening to what I'm saying. Wow, okay. But yeah, I was a people pleaser. There was something there. There was something good I wanted to share. I come from far. I'm just gonna get myself back into it. And I just feel happy for no reason. Just because I'm super happy. I think because I decided that, like, let's change subject, and when I come back to it. Otherwise, sorry about that. Not even sorry. You're just not a match to listening to that story. I was in my shower and like, oh my god. You know what? I'm going to Los Angeles. I do not give a shit how. God, if you want, like, because when I was younger, my parents said I could study hotel management in Nassau, which is like an hour away from Amos in northern Quebec, right? And I want to study at ITHQ, which is the Institute of Quebec in hotel management. in Montreal. And I'm like, I don't want to study there. I don't. Because my parents would pay if I stayed in the north, and I would have to they would pay a little amount, kind of like my school fees and my books, which ended up being like $400 a session. The rest, I was taking care of my apartment and of everything else. So I found a job. I was working 40 hours a week plus studying the full time for 3 years. Excuse me. And so this brought me to the story tonight of like, God, I know right now you have me here, but I'm going to Los Angeles. I do not give a shit if it's gonna be luxurious. Right now I'm speaking up. Now it's not that I'm staying here and small because you're paying here, or no, I'm going to Los Angeles as if I'm going to Montreal. Right? When I was in the north, Montreal was my Los Angeles. Now in Montreal, now it's Los Angeles. Right? We get to, gotta aim a little higher once in a while. I'm going for the nice sun, the beach. Oh, the beach. Sophia's been listening. I must have ADHD and I don't care. Not diagnosed, don't give a shit about this. I'm just enjoying myself and all my stories. But side note, Sophie was listening. We've been listening to a meditation for the past couple of days. And there's a beach wave. I'm like, yeah. So anyway, I was like, God, I do not give a shit how you send me to Los Angeles. Because in the end, when you manifest, like, you already feel as if you already have it, right? I'm already in Los Angeles. It's done. Not I'm going there. I'm already there, right? That's one of the mentor online said, his mentor said, you're not going there because you don't sit, you already are there. Talk about as if you're already there. So I'm already in Los Angeles. I'm like, I'm already in Los Angeles, Paul. And I said, I do not give a shit how you're going to send me there. I think it's the third time I tell you guys this part of the story and I've not moved forward yet. Excuse me. And don't worry, I'm getting there. I'm so entertaining. I hope you're enjoying it. Because I am anyway. I don't care about you, I care about me. I will start 10 stories and not finish them. I don't care how you're sending me there. If you don't want to send me by airplane and luxurious hotels or whatever, I'm going to buy that $1,400 trailer that has a tent on it and bring at least I can put the cages in there. Even comes with the little hamburger on top, and I'll just pop it up. Little hole in the one of the siding, but that you can fix that. It's fine. I'm gonna get that thing and we're gonna drive. So God, your choice. I'm putting my stuff in storage. That's the way, because this is one way, right? The universe has so many ways to make it happen. So if I already live in Los Angeles, there's so many ways to make it happen. But now I'm like, I don't even care if I'm not in Los Angeles. Like my goal was, it's about 48 hours from here driving. So my goal was to do it about in a week. Like, so do a little bit, like I can drive 10, 12 hours a day. Not that I want to, but I can still do it. So it would give us about, 4 and 8, 12, that's 4, 8, like 4 days. Oh wait, that's it. I could do it in a week. My goal was to do like in about 7, 8 days. You do a couple here, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, and then you stop, and then whatever, right? Take your time. So I was like, you know what? Los Angeles is just a reason to get out and do something, and just, right? Obviously, that's gonna be the destination I want to go for a little bit. Maybe we can spend winter there. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I think we can just go because I'm not going to be camping. Right now, that's one way. Go spend winter there because I'm not going to bring my winter tires. They're going to stay at the garage. Oh, because if I go where there's no snow, I don't need my winter tires until I come back and there's no snow. And I don't need to live there full time all the time. I can just go spend the winter. Oh my gosh. And I'm talking to a real estate agent at the moment. And while we're there, because we're still Canadian, right? And we can still do some acting projects while we're there, just as Canadian. Yeah, I'm paying my lodging and stuff, but I'm, as a local, I can be hired as a local because I'm already locally there. Oh shit. Anyway, I said to God, I said, oh, sorry. I said, I'm going there. It's my dream. If I don't do it now, I will never do it. And I don't care. I am going. It's done. It's done. It's just a matter of packing my house, getting a trailer thing, like a little mini RV, whatever that goes in the back of my car, and going. And then as I was getting excited, like, we're going to Los Angeles! Emily was excited about something, and poof, she hurt her finger. She's like, my God, every time I get excited and I was happy. God, and her finger was swelling a little bit. I was so happy. Why did you have to hurt me? I'm like, oh, she's gonna believe. I'm like, oh, where do I have this belief still that to not get excited because then something bad's gonna happen? I'm like, oh, come here, let's heal that. And Sophie was super excited because she was finally able to talk to her friend on Messenger Kids, and her friend also ends up having Roblox, and it's like, she's like, oh my God, it was the first time tonight. I think I added her friend like last week, and I've had her word, like her picture and the code for like the past 2-3 months, and we've managed to do it like since like June. So even before that, so for her, she's like, yeah, I'm so happy, and we were live talk together, and she's like, I miss my friend, and I'm glad I have her on Messenger because now I saw her, so because she's like, I was afraid I will forget how she feels, like how she looks, how she sounds like. I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. Like, she really loves her friend. And she was shy, so she like FaceTimed her for like 2 minutes, and then I'm like, where did your friend go? She's like, oh, I was too shy. So they were just chatting. Like, oh, whatever. It was just so adorable. I'm like, oh my God, there's someone out there who's happy to have me on their Messenger, that I'm still there, right? Because when you change frequency, the person is still there, whatever. But yeah, there's just so much good stuff going on. But also I'm healing, and I'm choosing to see the good, and I'm choosing to see the abundance. I'm choosing, and it just kind of comes naturally, like, oh yeah. And wait, if I can see it, and like, if I can say that to someone, yeah. When sorry, the battery is getting a little low, so it froze there. But yeah, we don't have a void. Nobody has a void. You're not lost. You're always on the right path, right? If I live in Montreal and I'm going to Los Angeles, if I'm in Vancouver, who's to say that I'm lost? Who's saying that I'm lost if I'm in Mexico? Who's to say that I'm lost if I'm in Paris? Yeah, my goal is Los Angeles. But what if I wanted to see the world before going to Los Angeles? What if I didn't know I wanted to see it and the universe made me see those things before I get there? All right, I can say, oh yeah, I want to go to Los Angeles. I'm going there. But now I'm like, you know what's exciting? You know what's more exciting than living there right now? Doing a road trip and visiting other states. There's a lot of people I know that could just go and say hi, or like, have coffee or a meal, or even sleep over at their house. Or there's a lot of people that I know in the US that would be happy to meet me in person. There's a lot of people, I might not meet anyone, but I might just choose to drive, do our thing, not talk to people. But also I'm me, right? If people on my way, we're willing, like, maybe not go around like for everything, but like, still ready. And my car, I want to put a bunch of mileage on that thing. It's an SUV. Let's use it. Nice Porsche Macan. Let's use it. I have a car for that reason. Not to be stuck in traffic all the time. I have a car to get me out in the world. That's why I have a good car. Because I like to travel. I enjoy it. I enjoy driving, honestly. I also enjoy being a passenger princess, which I'm looking forward to. But but yeah. And I used to always put the radio or put music in my car. And I really enjoy my system, my sound system. It's Bose in the Porsche. And now the girls, sometimes they bring their tablets and they listen to that. And I don't, like, the radio has been off for a while. It bothers me to hear all the traffic news and all the news and and even the songs. Like, the songs are okay, but there's a lot of talking on the radio. I don't want to hear talking. Otherwise, I'll put just YouTube and play my playlist. But yeah, I haven't been listening to much music on the radio or just even at home. I'm really just enjoying. Even in the morning. Like, now it's late and tomorrow I'm gonna make an effort to get out of bed. Not just lounge in bed. And it's not making an effort, it's just the past couple of weeks, like even the girls, they go to bed a little later, but then they end up, I let them sleep. And so our schedule, instead of being like a regular school, like where people get up at 6:45, 7, like we used to get up at 6:45 and then go to bed by 8:30. Now we're awake by 8:39. Today was like 9:30, 10 in bed, because I just stay in bed. And I'm so grateful, yeah, that I don't have to rush anywhere. I don't have to rush my kids to get out of bed. So yes, I let Sophie, but now, like, she was still awake by midnight tonight. Like, she tried to sleep. Oh, poor sweetheart. But I know it's happening for her, not to her, so I'm not going to say poor sweetheart. I know there's a lot of stuff that's changing in our lives too, so that's why I don't. So yeah, I was a little frustrated, but also my period was starting. So because my period was starting, like maybe tonight, because I did have some cramping, maybe tomorrow. I know I'm a little more irritable, and I'm like, okay, La, it's time you sleep, because this is my time to do my own work. And now they have their inflatable bed in the living room. Sometimes they enjoy camping in the living room, which I'm fine with. But Sophie does not sleep well. All week she would start in that bed and then wake up 2-3 hours, like an hour or two later, and come in my bed. Like, okay, well, now it's time to sleep, right? So we found meditation for breathing, and there's one that actually is pretty good, the one with the waves and stuff. But she's thinking a lot. But I understand her. Like, I know she's also like, she receives my energy, and then when she does that, I get like, I'm like, tonight I was like, okay, Sophie, you need to sleep now. So because I was in the living room, I can't come in the kitchen, right? I don't want to bother them. I don't want to wake them up. So at one point tonight, I was like, you know what? And then there's a hamster in the living room that go on their wheels. Fuck, they're noisy as shit. I need to go and buy some different wheels, because this is awful. I have not been sleeping all, like, for 2 weeks. Like, I do sleep, but man, it's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like wide awake. I'm like, okay. And all I hear is the hamsters in the living room. Like, holy shit. But anyway. So we're trying to find ways for her to sleep. So I told her tonight, I'm like, no, you know what? You go sleep in your bedroom. Or my bedroom, I don't care. Nah, I don't want you to be in the living room tonight. Because I'm hungry. I want to go take a snack in the kitchen, and I want to go do a live. And if you're there, I can't. Right? I'm mostly like creative and awake and wanting to talk at night too. So it's my time. I get this. I spend my whole day with you girls, and I help them fall asleep too. And now in the past couple days, while they're not falling asleep, I'm like, we'll put the meditation. We've slept a little bit, like we've cuddled. I'm gonna go take my shower, and usually by the time I come out, Emily's asleep. And yesterday Sophie was asleep too. So that we're trying a new routine. And now Sophie, because usually the girls don't shower every day, and so Sophie would go when she couldn't sleep, she would just go take a shower. And so I'm like, oh, let's do that every night. Like, that could be something good. She's like, yeah. And tonight she didn't want to do it. Well, it took her a while too. So maybe I know I'm gonna get some more order, but one thing at a time. And that's the beauty of when something is not fully well, it's not fully working out. It's not working out for me. Does not mean it's not working out for everyone, for the greatest good of everyone. That's why I said, according to whom should she be in bed by this hour, right? Who am I to tell her that her body is doing something wrong? I did tell her, your body's not wrong, your brain is not wrong, this is how it is for now, and that's okay, right? Because I was angry, but I'm like, you know what? It's not because of you. I got my stuff here. It's my me time. Because I don't want to make her feel bad that her body is wrong for not being able to sleep right now. Yeah, no. This is the schedule that you're picking up, but we're just going to do something else. Oh man, we should be changing time change. When is time change? November? Oh, wait, what's it? November 5th. For those who don't know, November 5th will do time change. Oh my god. As soon as we're in Los Angeles, it's time change. For 3 hours. We're 3 hours ahead right now. Oh man, she's on a really good schedule. Oh my god. Hey, she falls asleep at 12. That's 9 o'clock in Los Angeles. She's already, they're my girls. We're gonna be already all set for that life. That's amazing. Right, it's all a matter of perspective. According to whom is she going to bed late? If we already are in the mindset that we already are in Los Angeles, she was in bed by 9. Oh, and last night, just before my phone dies, it's not dying yet, but last night I had a very good dream. Kind of like secret of life of quantum leaping. I just opened my eyes and I woke up and Eric was there. I think my grandfather was there. The girls were with me. And I'm like, oh my god. At one point, Eric had a beard, kind of like a gross beard with a little mustache. It was gross. And I was like, ew, you wanted to kiss me? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good, thanks. I'm not into you anymore, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's like, ew, that just, I don't like beards. For me, even like short beards, I look like teenagers that just want to look older. Gah, I can't, sorry. Oh, puppy. Oh, you want my grass? There you go. Anyway, it's just, yeah, I cannot imagine. I like a clean beard or like the 4 o'clock shadow. This is sexy. Anything else longer than that is not sexy. At all. Oh, it's such a turn off. But anyway, so in my dream, Eric had that. But at one point, that was kind of a little fence. And then Eric was clean shaved there. And like he looked like one of his regular picture. And then the girl, oh man, I saw the girls see their dad for the first time, right? That at their age, they're 6 and 8 now. And I saw them and going to hug him. I was like, oh my god, it was so beautiful to see them. Oh, it was so beautiful. So beautiful. And then I was like, oh my god, like as if I had quantum leaped into that reality. Like I was fully aware, like, oh my god, I'm in this reality right now. Holy shit. Oh, and then I saw my mom and I went and hugged her. Mom! And I went and hugged her. It was so good. Like I had so much frustration at one point. But as I'm healing, like I am able to give her that same love to her and appreciation for who she was. And it was so good to see her. It was so good to see my mom. And I hugged her really, really hard. And then I was like, oh, if I'm in this reality, I thought, oh, where are those two guys that maybe like this is the reality of me having whoever I want, right? And so anyway, then I woke up of my dream, but it was so vivid. Like I remember feeling my mom. Like it was really weird. Like it was so good. It was so good to see them. So they came and visited me and the girls. Like I didn't tell the girls about them hugging their dad, but like it was so good. It was so good. And then today, after we went and visited the storage unit, at one point there was something about money. Oh, because the girls, they brought their money to go shopping, and so if Emily was giving $5 to her sister just for having helped to open the bottle. And we work on like, well, do you accept the $5? Just give it back, whatever, right? And in the end, I said, Sophie, you know what? Accept it. Because as kids, we're like, don't give your money away because there's no more that's coming in. And I like, don't spend your money all at once because there's no more money, like, right? So today I allow my kids, bring the money you want and just spend whatever you want, right? So we went to Ardeen and they got some stuff. And I was like, I'm going to teach them, money just comes in. You empty your cup, but there's money that's going to come in anyway. And even if they empty their cup, their needs are still met because somebody else is taking care of them, right? And right now I'm the one. So even if she spends all the $100 she had in her cup, she's still gonna eat, she's still gonna be having a roof, she's still gonna have toys, she's still gonna have everything. So I'm changing like this energy around money. And at one point, he took the $5 back. She said, give it back to me, I'm gonna give it a bunch of kisses. I said, well, don't kiss the money. Emily has a really good relationship with money. Like, she loves money and money loves her, and Sophie too. She has a good relationship. I'm the one working on my relationship too, but I'm like, you can give it like kisses like this, like just blow kisses, you can hug it, just people put their fingers on it. It's not the money that's dirty, it's people's fingers that are dirty. Hey, I pick my nose, okay? I do pick my nose in the car, and I don't always wash my hands, so yeah, I will handle money sometime with my gross fingers. So I said, it's not the money that's dirty, but the people's finger. So don't put that on your mouth. Like, but she's like, I'm gonna give it so much love. And I'm like, oh my God. Just this. I saw all the money that I received when Eric passed from the inheritance was all the love. Like, I imagine as if Eric had put all that love on that money, and I started crying. Because now I was driving my car, and I was like, because my car comes from Eric's money, from the inheritance, from the insurance, but it's still Eric who thought and planned for the insurance, right? That's Eric's love. And I know that. I know people are like, oh, well, when people die and they give you an inheritance, that's love money. And for me, in the past 6 years, it had not been love money. It was pain money. It was, so my relationship with money was definitely not good. It's like, I have to lose something to get that. I have to lose the best thing to get this, right? So for me, I really had to give something in exchange of money. I really had to exchange my time or what I love, or even selling toys or selling stuff. Like, oh, I don't use it, I might as well sell it to make money out of it. But it's just also an exchange of something instead of just receiving it because he loved me, right? And I saw my car, I'm like, oh my God, I'm driving this car because this is Eric's love that's bringing us. And this house, everything in this house, all the new furniture, all that I spent, like even our trips, even the growth and the coaching I had in the past 6 years that I was coaching, the certification I got came from Eric's love. Like I said, oh yes, the girls are from our love together, but Eric's cared for us for this, right? And I was just bawling my way out, like 20-minute driving, crying. New perspective on love and on money, and just feeling so loved. And I was like, oh, my head, he did love you. For a long time, in my head, like, why? I don't think he loved me, and there's a part of me that's like, oh, I was the one not loving myself. And I was angry. Of course you're angry. The guy died. Come on. He's leaving you alone with your girl. Like, but again, not alone because he's everywhere. But I cannot see it if I don't want to see it. And for a long time, like, I don't want him to hear. I do not care if he's here or not. But now it's like, oh, he's there. Oh yeah. And now like, oh, I'm so loved, right? Oh, there was a lot of breakthroughs today. I'm like, how? Like, I still have 2 weeks that I'm here. Anything can happen in 2 weeks. I'm like, what if in 2 weeks I already, like, because I already live in Los Angeles, I already have a husband, I already have, like, we have more kids in the family, I already have a house in Los Angeles, like, I already have a house, right? And I'm like, how can that happen right now? Oh, that was something I had yesterday in my head, right? Because I'm like, okay, I'm looking at apartments, I'm like, oh, what if I take my kids' post-secondary school money, take them out of the fund I have, and buy a house with that. Like that could be the money I put in the house, like as the beginning of the to start, like, to the down payment. Sorry, because then I can take that house, sell it, and they get even more money 18 years to make 50 grand. I'm sorry, I'm gonna make more than that in a month. Out very shortly. That's the point. That's the plan. And I was like, oh, I could do that, right? So then I'm like, oh, now I can buy a house. And I'm like, oh, with this money, what kind of house? Like, what money can I, like, what mortgage can I get? I'm like, oh, right now I'm still feeling how I myself can do this thing. And I was like, how could I not, right? How could I already have a house that I don't have to pay for? Well, I'm like, oh, one of the options is to be married to a man who's a provider, right? Because at one point that's going to happen. Because like, if I was a wife to a man who's a provider, financial provider and everything, would I be worried about how I'm going to pay for my car or how I'm going to pay for the house or where I'm going to live? No, that's not my job. That would be my husband's job, not mine. I would support him, but that would be him as the leader. That would be his department of figuring that out. So now I'm still like trying to figure it out. Like, that's not my job. That's God's job. That's my husband's job. Energetically, my husband is there. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is why. Like, what do I really want? Do I really want that shitty like 3-bedroom apartment on top of somebody else? No, that's not what I want. Quantum leap. Next, this house. No, it's not what I want. Quantum leap. Where am I going? Los Angeles. And maybe when I get there, it's not what I'll want, but right now, that's what it is, and that's exciting to me. And I follow my highest excitement. And I hope this inspires you to follow your highest excitement too. And if, like, to just go for whatever you want. And if it's a no for now. It doesn't mean no forever. Hey, puppy. Yeah. I didn't want to have a dog. And I don't want to get rid of my dog. I'm even willing to relocate to Los Angeles in a nice big mansion and have a dog walker. And someone's gonna pick up his pee. Even I won't say pain in the ass, but even if I keep stepping in pee. Tonight I stepped in pee in the washroom. I'm like, you know what? I'm super fucking happy anyway, so who cares? I don't give a shit right now. I don't care, because we're leaving. And by the way, the trampoline, I removed the trampoline and gave it to my sister and our kids for Christmas. It took a lot less longer to remove than build, which I did myself. And while I was in the process of removing all the springs and stuff, I was like, I have so much appreciation for all that I have done in the past 6 years to make my kids' life the best and to make my life too. Right? Instead of saying, oh, I don't have anyone, I don't have somebody, I don't have a boyfriend, man, I was able to do all of this by myself. Can you imagine what I can do with a loving partner? I have no clue. I have no clue what that version of me looks like with someone that has now values like mine. And because with Eric, I was able to build some stuff, but I also was cheap. Like, I also did not see my worth and my value, and right, I had value, but then I put lower. But now that I've done the work, I've created this all by myself. And for a long time, I was like, oh, I only had that much money from the inheritance. And yesterday I was like, holy shit. In 6 years, I had all this money. And I, with this little money, right? I mean, come on. I was able to create all of this. Like, holy shit. And I was able to help so many people. Fuck, I'm like, I blessed me yesterday and today. I'm like, if I can create this with $700,000, $800,000, $900,000, that kind of life by myself, can you imagine if my partner is as a leader as I am, like has a lot of similar qualities to mine, and that are both like me? He's my mirror, so both our energy go. Holy shit! I don't even know what that's gonna look like, but I'm excited to discover it. I'm excited. I can say, oh yeah, I don't want to. I already am married. I had a ring tonight. I mean, he gave me a ring and said, yeah, I'll accept you. I'm marrying you. I'm committing to you forever. But this was my dream. I did not dream much Like, we never really imagined the future. That's why I think he died, too. Like, people who have a future, like, I've envisioned being a mother and a grandmother, and, like, I always wanted to live here. I saw already, and now I got my dream in Los Angeles and seeing stuff, and... But if you don't have a dream, the universe is not going to give you life force to make it happen. So start dreaming. What's going to happen is that you're going to make it. It might take a while, but all your dreams are going to come true. So Eric's dream was me and being a dad, because that's when he had a lot of dreams, but he didn't dream past being a husband, I guess, and being a dad. Maybe he didn't see it. But that's okay. He's always with us. Now, you know what? He's 24/7 with us. And he gets to provide. He's the provider from the spiritual side on the other side of the veil. I just can't see him. That's okay. We have a lot of fun together. Sometimes I talk to me, I'm like, hey. He's my best friend. He's a good friend. He's not my husband anymore, but he's a really good dad and a really good... We kind of broke up. Yeah. You let me pick up all that dog pee by myself? Well, yeah. Yeah, we break up. Yeah, I deserve better. But yeah, anyway, my phone is like 5%, so I'm gonna get going. And if you found anything interesting tonight, let me know in the comment. I appreciate to know. I like the validation that I'm awesome. I just am awesome. I know I'm awesome. I had so much fun talking to you guys. Oh wait, that was the story I didn't finish. I don't remember. Sorry guys. Oh well. It's gonna be for another time. Or never. Alright, I'm going to bed because I'm tired now. Bye.